Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're diving into a topic that stirs up a lot of opinions: renting versus buying a house. Many people believe owning a home is the ultimate goal. It's the American dream. But what if renting could actually be better? If you're on the fence or just curious, stick around because I'm going to break down why renting might be the smarter choice for some of us. Let's get into it. First off, let's talk money and flexibility. Buying a house is a huge financial commitment, and it doesn't end with the down payment. Sure, people always talk about building equity, but there are a ton of costs that come with owning a home that can catch you by surprise. Think property taxes, maintenance, homeowners insurance, and let's not forget those occasional but expensive repairs, like a broken water heater or a leaky roof. On the other hand, when you're renting, you avoid a lot of these expenses. If something breaks, like the air conditioning or plumbing, it's the landlord's responsibility to fix it, not yours. And there's no property tax bill waiting for you. Also, renting gives you flexibility. If you want to move to a different city, change neighborhoods, or even just switch to a different style of home, it's easy when your lease ends. No hassle of selling a property or worrying about a down real estate market. Now let's look at the upfront costs. Buying a home requires a down payment, usually around 10–20% of the purchase price. On a $300,000 house, that's at least $30,000 to $60,000. And with rising home prices in many areas, it can take years to save up that amount. Plus, if you're taking out a mortgage, you're in debt for 15, 20, or even 30 years. When you rent, there are typically some upfront costs too, like a security deposit and maybe the first and last month's rent, but these costs are way lower compared to a down payment on a home. And once you move out, a big part of that security deposit often comes back to you. Renting means less financial risk and a lot less long-term debt. Here's something a lot of people don't think about. Renting actually frees up money that can be invested elsewhere. Let's say you didn't buy a home and instead invested that down payment and any extra cash you'd be using for home repairs or property taxes. Over time, these investments in stocks, mutual funds, or retirement accounts could grow, potentially giving you a much better return than you'd get from the increase in your home's value. Real estate values fluctuate and might not increase as fast as other investments. So if you're financially savvy, renting could actually give you more financial growth in the long run. It's all about knowing how to make your money work for you. Now let's talk lifestyle. When you're a renter, you have the flexibility to live in neighborhoods or cities that you might not be able to afford to buy in. You can experience high-demand areas or trendy urban spots without committing hundreds of thousands of dollars. Think about it. Maybe you're in a job where you might need to relocate, or you simply like the idea of changing up your surroundings every few years. Renting gives you the flexibility to live your best life without feeling tied down to one property. One thing that can really make renting better: less responsibility for maintenance and repairs. Homeowners know all too well that things break, wear out, and need upgrades. When you own a home, any repair or maintenance issue is your responsibility and can often mean a big expense. As a renter, if something needs fixing, like a clogged drain or a faulty heater, it's the landlord's problem to solve. You can focus on living your life without worrying about budgeting for home repairs. Another big factor: the housing market can be unpredictable. Home values don't always go up, and if there's a downturn in the market, homeowners can lose a lot of their investment value. This was a reality during the 2008 housing crisis, and some people are still recovering from that. Avoiding market risks. Renting saves you from home value drops. As a renter, you're protected from these market risks. If property values drop, it doesn't affect you directly. You can move on and adjust to new locations or better rental deals if the market changes. So, is renting better than buying? Well, it depends on your personal situation. Are you in a stage of life where you value flexibility and freedom? Do you want to avoid the upfront and ongoing costs of home ownership? Or maybe you want to invest your savings elsewhere to grow your wealth. If any of these apply, renting could be a better fit. Here is the big question: is renting right for you? But remember, everyone's financial situation and lifestyle goals are unique. Owning a home can have its advantages, especially if you plan to stay put for a long time, and you're ready for the commitment and costs involved. But if you're looking for flexibility, less hassle, and the chance to build wealth in other ways, renting might be the better choice. Alright, that's our look at why renting might be better than buying a house. Let me know in the comments if you prefer renting or buying, and why. It's always great to hear different perspectives. At the end of the day, renting versus buying, it's all about what works for you, and everyone's interest is different. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more content. Thanks for watching, and until next time, happy house hunting or renting.